What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we are finally back for the start of the round 1 of the My Team career mode. We are here for the Australian Grand Prix, and obviously if you've not checked out the last video, please go check that out. It will be in the description below of us basically setting up the team for the race weekend, as obviously I informed everybody of what I was planning on doing. And this weekend we will be driving as Brendan Lee. So, like I said, I wanted to give Lee the simulator time, and I agreed that I'm going to be swapping the drivers out every race. So one week I'll be driving as Brendan, the next week I'll be driving as Jack. But we are here, ready for the opening round. And yeah, so some of this stuff has not been changed. It's fairly similar to kind of what I've expected. But yeah, so far it's looking like a dry weekend all the way around. Beautiful skies and sun here in Australia. Good way to start out the season opener here in Australia, as ignore that voice crack. But yeah, catching up on emails, and we'll be slowly starting to hit the track here for Australia. Get a good feel of what the car is going to feel like, and we'll get a good idea to see how it is. But let's get ready for FP1 here, and let's catch on board with Natalie Pinkham.
Long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together, and obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right?
Let's make the boss happy. That is basically what Mark is saying. And as we're going to drive out here for the first time here in the garage, hearing that beautiful Honda engine, sounds pretty good. But yeah, no, Australia is always a great. I feel like Australia is always meant to be the season opener. It's just a beautiful track, and yeah, so we hit the track. The car looks mid, honestly. That's all I can really describe it as. It just looks pretty mid. With the livery, like I said, this livery will probably change somewhere around round 4, round 5. So once we probably get into the Middle East time of the schedule for race round 5, there might be a set of a change or after Miami. But yeah, so far, trying to get comfortable with the car. It doesn't feel too bad. A lot of understeer. I've invalidated it 4 times, and it's right through here where the car just does not handle great at all. So 4 invalidations is obviously not great, but yeah, I mean, it does not feel too bad, which is a good sign. Obviously, definitely going to need some upgrading, but in improving over time, as I think we will eventually get there over time. But FP1 is done. Piastri sets the time of the 118 flat so far in practice. So far, yeah, practice was mainly just a lot of trying to understand the race pace, doing a lot of fuel management. No qualifying. I think we might have attempted at least one qualifying run to just kind of see how the car felt. But yeah, we lock into 20th fastest. So 2.7 seconds off the pace. Jack is 3.1 behind. Obviously, practice doesn't really matter. It just kind of settles the times. So yeah, obviously not too worried about that. But got the resource points, and it is time for qualifying.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
It is qualifying time here in Australia. Yeah, short kind of start to the video. Like I said, I didn't really want to have you guys sit through all the practice, as you guys just want to see where we kind of stand. And trust me, I was very excited to get one going. But here we go for our first flying lap here. The first time giving the car full beams. And already we have Isaac Hadjar just blocking us right on the pit exit. And we broke our wing. And already gonna have to abort that lap, as we almost just
okay, you got front wing damage.
well, we probably would have got a penalty there in real life, because we almost impeded Verstappen there. So yeah, we'll have to come back into the pits, just trying to let some other people through, and as we do, as we go out for a second run on a new set of softs. I think we were going to try to use that old set maybe for a final run, but here we go for the beginning of the lap. So far, pretty good. So far through turn one, a very tricky turn one that I understand with the car with the rear end, as we now approach the next couple of corners here. This part right here, the car does not really like to handle too great, and it's right here, it just understeers like crazy, and we get another invalidation. As well, Brandon Lee is on the chopping block. To be fair, yes, we are controlling him. But yeah, so far this car is it's not feeling too great on the qualifying. Jack so far is dead last. Right behind Jack Doohan, as I have another voice correct, don't know what's going on. But final lap here for qualifying here. And we got to get a good lap in, because so far we are on the chopping block so far. Down in the fourth gear this time. I think we took that last time in fifth, just trying to get better rotation into the car. I do like to take that corner though in fifth gear, sometimes fourth. Roughly depends, as we find actually a little bit of time, up by 0.3. Obviously we backed off a lot on that lap. And right there, car handled pretty well. That was my biggest concern, is if that car was really going to handle that part well, and it did. So that's a pretty good sign. As through there, great rotation through that part of the track. Very high-speed corner right here. Some people are taking it flat out. We have to lift. It just does not stick high speed whatsoever. As we have to lift there, and we continue on to the lap. This might get us into Q2 though. I mean, this lap feels pretty good from my perspective. We come across the line now, and it's going to be a 118 something, and I think that might have just got us into Q2 as we go 13th fastest. So yeah, Brandon Lee's into Q2. The GOAT, he's in the Q2. So that was a very good lap. And obviously, I know some people are going to ask me of why I was using hot lap and not going into overtake. From my understanding, I don't think the AI use overtake on qualifying, so I am making it fair for myself to just put the car in hot lap mode and stick with that, honestly, because, like, you know, that's more realistic, I feel like, in real life anyways. But there's your bottom five. Carlos Sainz is out. I think that is Isaac Hadjar, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly, Jack Crawford, and
okay, some information.
We've
lost oil pressure.
I'm not sure who was the
like
last one
off
the top of my head, but I already have a fault. System malfunction on the car, kind of didn't really help too great with the qualifying so far, as we go for another push lap. And like I said, this is on an old set of tires. We are saving the best set for last, which I believe might be the less worn set. So I think this is the tires that we use for our second run. But yeah, car feels so far pretty good. As oh no, another invalidation. I just cannot get this car rotated in some of those corners there. Right, and we are on the chopping block. We are dead last as of right now. So this lap is going to have to count. That is for sure. And we'll have to make it count here for our final run here. Hopefully this gets us into Q3. We shall find out and see. Going into turn number one as we go down into fourth gear, missed the apex. Not too great of a start so far to the lap so far. DRS wide open, foot flat to the floor as you break it the 100-meter board through here. Try to get a good rotation as the car actually hits the apex pretty well. This part right here has been tricky so far with this car. We kept it rotated very well, and now we approach the high-speed sector right through here so far, keeping the car. Now you want to keep this momentum up into this next corner. Some people are taking this in sixth. I have to take it in fifth just to get the rotation in very well. And now it's foot flat to the floor, and you let the straight line speed in your engine try to save you at this point, because you really can't do anything as of right now. So trying to cut the track, use a little bit of the corner cuts to get the most lap time gain. Down into seventh gear, up into sixth, down into fifth. Was taking that in sixth last lap, went down to fifth so far, up by 2/10 so far on this lap so far, but it's definitely not the greatest. I don't think it's going to get us into Q3. Good rotation. This part right here, we invalidated last run. We go flat out this time, or not flat out, half lift, and kept the car rotating well down in the third, up into fourth gear now as we go, and foot flat to the floor for the final part of this lap. Where is this going to put us? It's not going to be Q3, I can tell you that right now. I think that might be P15 on the grid, as I called it, P15. So, yeah, Q2 was definitely a struggle. That was for sure. Definitely just, you know, we just didn't have the pace, I guess you could say. But, yeah, there's your top 10. Nico Hulkenberg gets in the P10 with the Sauber. I mean, he got in the top 10, so that's pretty impressive. There's your bottom 5. Ollie Behrman's out. Bortoletto's out. That is Ocon out. As Kimi Antonelli is also out as well, and then we out-qualified Liam Lawson in the Racing Bulls. But yeah, good start of the weekend. Hopefully we keep this momentum up for the race, as feeling pretty confident.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, George Russell and Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Hulkenberg and Ollie Behrman, Bortoletto, Ocon, Andrea Kimi Antonelli and Lee, Hamilton, Lawson, Carlos Sainz and Isaac Hadjar, Stroll, Gasly, Crawford and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. New season, new dawn, and now 22 cars and 11 teams on the grid.
First of all, this is such an exciting time. I mean, to have an 11th team on the grid is exciting news for the sport. But for them today, I guess you would be really nervous. It's the first time you're going to be doing this. There is so much to learn. But at the end of the day, they've got to remember that expectations aren't that high. They've all been there before. They've all had their first race, and no one is expecting them to land on the top of the podium. So just learn to walk before you can run.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
We will try not to let you down, Mark. Hopefully Brendan does not let me down. I have a lot of confidence in him. But yeah, here we go on the grid. It's going to be a one-stop race, medium to hard. I mean, to be fair, that is the strat anyways. So yeah, medium to hard. Couple guys are starting on the hards though. Piastri's on hards, Norris on hards. Quite a few guys starting on the hard tire. But yeah, formation lap done. Grid's all set. We are ready for round number 1, and we are underway for round number 1 of the season. And a pretty good start. Jumped ahead of Kimi Antonelli so far, up in the head of actually both of the Haas now, up Behrman and Ocon, down on the inside of Gabriel Bortoletto. Slight contact down on the inside. Almost lost the cars. Oh, just trying to correct the car a little bit. And that brilliant start has put us down into 10 and basically dead last. And I can tell you right now, this car has so much oversteer. It is honestly a pain to control sometimes. Understeer and oversteer is kind of what it feels like. Some lap you have understeer, the next lap you have oversteer. So as you kind of saw it right through there, it's not great, but it's kind of what you expect from a car that is god awful. That is for sure. So not the greatest start. We had a great launch off the line and we absolutely bottled it. Brendan is not at fault because considering that I'm the one driving, poor Brendan has been shafted. And, well, opening lap, just trying to get into the rhythm of things and trying to see now what the car feels like with a full tank of fuel and also how it feels in the race pace. And, yeah, so far, it's going to involve a lot of lifting. Maybe some pushing here and there, but probably nothing too crazy. But we have a good run here on Jack Crawford, as we might having some team orders down at Savage Motorsports as we're going to go around the outside of Jack, but Jack's going to defend the inside line as we sort of kind of cut him off and we make that move done. So up ahead into 21st now. So yeah, the raw pace so far of both of these cars are they're pretty bad, I guess you could say so far. But so far the top teams have kind of pulled away, and now there's an absolute just field of just back markers right through here. This consists of Doohan, Gasly, Ocon, Hadjar, might be also Carlos Sainz as well that's leading that train, as Jack, well, he had DRS, but we also have a ERS issue. As I actually just noticed that, and I kind of forgot about that when this happened. Yeah, we have an ERS issue, and yeah, already having some just terrible issues, and I can't use overtake, Mark. I mean, I got no battery. I can't use it. Already having some issues already so far in the beginning of it, and the ERS has finally been fixed. Maybe it was just a switch on the dial, but yeah, now we have to catch back up into that DRS train. So all that work that we did do came uncrumbled, and it already kind of came uncrumbled at the start. But jump ahead of Jack now, and swapping positions again. And next up is Jack Doohan, who is leading this. Who's kind of the last of these back markers here. So yeah, I mean, there's 3 packs. You have this pack, you have the upper midfield, and then you got these absolute back markers here. And that's Carlos Sainz, I think, right in the middle of this. And Carlos Sainz isn't even getting a move on. He's definitely struggling. We have a yellow flag, a slight oversteer coming out of that exit. That might be one of the Mercedes of Kimi Antonelli, I think, and that is actually a battle for position. I think that is Sainz on the inside of maybe Lawson. And yeah, that's Kimi Antonelli. He's out. He's out of the race. Kimi Antonelli is out. Some sort of a engine malfunction for Kimi there. A slight move with the car. Oh no, as we've gone for a spin. Oh, I actually kept it out of the wall. So credit to Brendan. Yeah, it just came out. The back end is not too great in this car either. So rear downforce is definitely have to get invested. But yeah, this has not been the greatest of starts so far to a career mode race, to a My Team career mode race. I mean, this has been awful. Poor Brendan has he's just gone through hell. This is his first weekend. He's just been through hell. As well, we got some pit stops happening. Hulkenberg pits from lap 9, as again the car just steps out. I mean, the rear is just awful. Doohan comes in, Bortoletto comes in, and well, we're gonna pit, I think, next lap. It might be a 2-stop, but some guys are going for the 2-stop. I'm still going for the 1-stop, as there's a multiple time penalty warnings. I can't keep the thing on track. I'm trying. I can't keep it on track, and it seems to be that. It seems to me that 25 is kind of like it definitely, from my understanding from playing, I mean, these realistic and just crap cars, they are they're downright awful, considering on 24. So it is realism. I do like it, but my god, this thing is a boat, that is for sure. I mean, this thing just feels heavy in general, as Hulkenberg trying to go on the inside on Lee there, but he does not make the pass, so he might get us on the main straight. We have the tire light on. Definitely maybe a cue to pit here, and I think we are going to come into the pit. So yes, we do. Brendan Lee into the box, going to go for a set of hards, and we're going to go to the end of the race. I think the hards can do pretty well. We'll probably have to do some tire management here or there, and well, it'll probably be a little bit easier considering that this is AI and it's not a league race, so no sweat will be involved, I guess you could say. But well, pit stop done. Pretty good stop from the boys. So I think it was a 2.1 second stop, and they say 1 stop left in the strategy. I say no, we go to the end. The team boss, I am the team boss, so I can basically decide what I want to do. And no, screw you. I mean, Brendan's going to the end. I trust our driver, and I trust him enough, and he's going to go to the end. So to the end we go. Curious to see what Jack's going to do. I wonder if he's going for the 2-stop strat or whatever his mechanics have gave him. Hopefully they did not shaft him too much, as we have another DNF. That's Gabriel Bortoletto out. Poor Gabby. He's out of the race. As there he is. He's parked his car right there. Some sort of an engine malfunction maybe for the kit car. Not what the rookie wants in his first start here. But lap 16. Sorry, I'm looking at my the relative. Yeah, so far this has been a pretty quiet race. That spin definitely, if we didn't have that spin, it probably would have been a lot more interesting. But yeah, we're just kind of running our own pace right now at the moment. We jump ahead of Hadjar. Hadjar's on mediums. Crawford's gone hard, so Jack might be going to the end as well. But Stroll, 3 seconds up the road. Gasly 5 seconds up the road. So there might be a chances of minor placings here for position, but Jack has actually jumped to the pad jar, and actually Hulkenberg's in, Lawson's in, Sainz comes out of the pits now, and Stroll continues on. So well, we're now sitting P15. So yeah, I mean this race is kind of so far a little bit lucky, I guess you could say. But Liam Lawson, I mean he is coming like a rocket. This Racing Bulls has a lot of pace right now, and Lawson overall, I think that his car is just a lot better in the straight line, considering that this car is just downright awful. So he's got a good opportunity here, does Liam Lawson. So we're going to get a little bit of some racing here with the AI. It's been a minute since I've last raced with the AI, so I wonder if they have improved anything up through that stupid braking early thing, because that was just downright awful. But so far it's not. And that's a pretty good sign so far, as we get another track limits warning. That's another 3 seconds. So, well, can't keep it on track, and we've gotten 6 seconds worth of penalties. So, Brendan Lee is not enjoying his time out there, but, you know, he got shafted, so I can't really blame the guy enough, right? And I haven't shown the warnings yet. It's probably just little warnings that have just off-track excursions or just something like that. So, Ocon's in. Lawson, he cannot overtake us as of right now. I don't know if he's just struggling to get a good exit or whatsoever, but yeah, he's not too quick right now at the moment. But Ocon, he's gonna probably get us soon. Obviously, he just came out of the pits, so the Haas driver should have a pretty good run. But well, there goes Liam as he makes the move up. So Lawson moves up into 16th or 13th now, actually. So we made a couple positions so far. As Ocon 1.2 back, he's gonna have a good shot here to overtake us. And yeah, our pace is kind of fallen off a rock. It is ultimately not great. Really just kind of struggling to just really getting a good understanding of kind of how this feels on the long run. So that's kind of trying to understand it a little bit. And you know, it's got pace, but then it doesn't have pace. So there's definitely a lot of improvements that we have to do to this car. But what do you expect? You know, I wanted to start from the back, and I wanted to try to go to the front. So you know what? Screw it. Why not? But lap 24 now. Maybe Lawson has actually just see the amount of understeer through there. Yeah, the dirty air is brutal when you're in these bag markers. So it is terrible. But Ocon might have a shot here. Maybe he might go down the inside. No, he does not. I thought about it. He definitely was thinking about it, but he could not make that pass. So lap 25, still over the back of Lawson right now, but just cannot make a pass whatsoever on Liam here. So, but here comes Ocon. He's going to run the outside. The man that we replaced in our Alpine career last year's game is he's probably a little bit pissed off as we replaced him, and he's gone to the Haas, and he's just absolutely overtaking my team. So yeah, there you go, Ocon. You oh, he's gone. He is gone. He's actually cleared Stroll as well, so his pace is outstanding. Lawson on the mediums compound, I mean, he is slow. I mean, he is just downright slow. So as of right now, if he keeps us in the DRS, we might finish 17th, but we decide we're gonna pounce because Liam, his pace is not great as the back end comes out. Slight lock up on the rear, and a little bit of a power slide through there, and what we keep the position ahead. Now the gap is 3 seconds, so it's going to be a well, it's going to be a pretty decent finish considering this is our first race, as the thing just understeers again. I cannot tell you guys how much understeer this thing has. One lap it's good, the next lap it's awful. I cannot describe to you how bad this car is as of right now. But Liam Lawson got an opportunity here, but I don't think he's going to go for it. He might have to just kind of back off there, as well, he does not. He doesn't go for it. So it's the last lap now, and Liam Lawson is sweating. He wants to get this move done. We're going to defend the inside line. We give him a tough squeeze, and he backs out of that one. But we stay ahead of Liam. Another opportunity here for Liam, but I don't think he's going to get it. As actually, he's coming like a slingshot. He might get it. Is he going to go on the inside? Yes, he does. Didn't think he was going to go for it, but he's trying to go for it. And, well, unfortunately, he cannot make the move done. Charles Leclerc wins the race for Ferrari. Ferrari get their win on 25. If only they could do that in real life, that would be awesome. That's a slight mistake through the last couple of corners. Unfortunately, not great, not ideal, but you have to deal with it. And it's going to be P15, P14, P16 for the boys. not the greatest
Okay,
race
pick up
weekends
rubber
to
and bring
begin
it
with
home.
for this car.
Claire,
Gonna have to go back
what
to
a
the
drive,
factory and look
what a
over
victory.
everything, that is
He
for
wins.
sure.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to beat, just goes to show that all the work they put in has really counted.
What a day it's been for Formula One, and what a day it's been for these three drivers. Time for the podium celebrations. Time for our drivers to celebrate. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc on top.
There you have it. Charles Leclerc wins the Australian Grand Prix. I think that is Max Verstappen that finished second, and that is Lando Norris finishing third. So, yeah, I mean, it would have been cool to see a Ferrari win. We only get this in the video game, so not sure if career mode is really that realistic right now. But yeah, no, there you have it. Yeah, I mean, so far the car was just, the thing was a boat. If I could really just describe how much of a boat this car is, I mean, this thing is rough. It's really rough to drive. Next lap, it feels good. The other lap, it feels awful. I cannot really I can't describe it, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to say, but yeah, I mean, hard to tell, unfortunately, but yeah, I think Jack might have finished last. Quite unfortunate for Jack. I just don't think he just had the, it's always seems to be the AI as a rookie. They never really just get it done. So poor Jack has just had a disastrous weekend. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, if we could describe how much this weekend has meant for Savage Motorsports, I mean, we've had an ERS fault, multiple faults. Brendan Lee had a couple off-track moments. It's all right. He's still safe. I'm not considering firing him as of right now, because we're the one controlling him. But poor Brendan has been shafted 2 DNFs today. Kimi Antonelli and Gabriel Bortoleto. As Jack actually finished, 6 seconds off the pace of Jack doing. So Jack and Jack, 19th to 20th. So not great. But yeah, we finished ahead of Hajar. We probably would have finished 14th. Just those pens did not help us whatsoever. But yeah, next race is China. It is a sprint weekend, so you go from one race where, okay, you can kind of use a little bit of practice to understand the car, to boom, nope, race weekend. So that's not great. I definitely do sort of like to I'm not a big fan of sprint weekends anyways to begin with. Yeah, but we'll just have to get the ground running here. Next weekend is Jack's time to shine. We're going to be playing as Crawford, so hopefully he can kind of get some momentum swinging going. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this, let me know. I definitely do want to continue this, get back into career mode, and actually I kind of did enjoy this a little bit with the new My team, so I'm definitely enjoying this as of right now. But if you guys want to see more of this, just show support on this video. That'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll do more. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is really I really did enjoy this. Definitely a lot of work that has to get done to this car. Definitely gonna update the livery, that is for sure. Yeah, on to next week, on to China. Should be pretty fun. It's a sprint weekend, so we'll have to try to get the ground running pretty quickly. But thank you everybody for watching this video. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. I guess you could say that. And I will see you guys in the next one.